Hello YouTube and welcome back. This is Nico and you're watching Dare to Game. Today we're going to be doing a little Mountain Blade Warband, but it's going to be a World of Ice and Fire, so it's not going to be vanilla. So we're just going to be playing the Game of Thrones Mountain Blade Warband. And if you're a Warband fan or you're a Game of Thrones fan and you haven't played this mod yet, you should. It's fantastic. I haven't played through the whole thing yet, but I played through a snippet of it to figure out I liked it. So I figure I'm going to start a little playthrough here, and if you guys like it, let me know and I'll do more videos later on. Let's just get started with character creation. Please choose your preferences. This will be blah, blah, blah. If the character's name according to HBO. Oh, hell yeah. Static Wars. Westerosi factions will be locked in diplomacy according to the Wars of the Five Kings. Static Wars, yeah. Okay, so I'll be a male. Northman. Northman tall. Salty Dornishman. I'll be a tall Northman. Because that's what I am in real life. Father, a serf. Lord's Retainer, Merchant, Lesser Noble. What do we got over here? Septon, Slave. We'll be a Lesser Noble. Brought up in Noble Court. Blacksmith's Apprentice, Merchant's Apprentice. Slave, a Mummer, Retainer's Apprentice. We'll be a Noble Court. I feel like I want to be kind of nobleman in this one. Vocation. Lesser Noble. Free Peasant. We'll be a Lesser Noble. Fate. Lust for money and power. Ooh, being forced out of your home. Religion. Old Gods of the Forest. Natural Leader. Warrior. None. I'll be a warrior. That's maybe why I was forced out of my home as a lesser noble. Ooh. I can pick a Targaryen banner as a lesser noble of a North house. Ooh, I got two of them there. I'll just pick this one. Alright. So we'll go realistic. Okay. Name will be... I'll go with Stark. I'm a lesser noble. I'm like their cousin. So let's distribute some points. Intelligence, let's get that up. Alrighty. Iron Flesh. Power Strike and Power Draw. Riding's already at 2, so that's good. Wound Treatment. Yeah, that's what we want. Leadership's already up at 3. Inventory Management. And Training. Whoop. So we can do one more trade. Alright. Let's go one-handed weapons. And archery. Alright. Let's find a character. I won't show you the character creation, I'll just show you what I pick. Alright, so here's our guy. I went with my hair color. I couldn't find a thing to adjust eye color, so I got blue eyes instead of green eyes like I do in real life. Went for kind of a Ned Stark looking haircut. And did a beard like mine. So... we're good to go. It's the early hours of the morning when you reach King's Landing, a bustling city on the eastern coast of Westeros, set within the Crown Lands. You had made your way here after hearing the news of King Robert Baratheon. You note the climate is warm with a subtle relaxed atmosphere. Other than that, the solemn silence around the capital, everything seems like a normal day. You roam the Street of Sisters, and eye Visenia's Hill, and the great Sept of Baelor in the distance. This place is huge, and you remind yourself not to stray too far in fear of getting lost. You stand still for a moment in awe of such beauty, whilst feeling the warm, quiet wind lightly whistling past your ears. It's certainly a far cry from the road you traveled to get here. With a great sigh of relief, you finally feel you can relax, and you start to decide what to do with the rest of your time here. That brief moment of sanction soon passes when suddenly you hear the sounds of marching foot soldiers, men, women, and children screaming. The smell of death is strong, and you've lingered long enough to now find yourself amongst the carnage. Okay. Ooh, Stalkar's card. Those bastards are attacking anyone associated with House Stark. You must help us fight. Sure, why not? I am, after all, Nico Stark. Lesser known Stark. Let's get that shield out. Let's go, buddy. boy. I'm apparently not all that strong. Oh, I got killed. You fall to the ground, unable to move. As you slowly lose consciousness, you can still hear the slaughter around you. The laughter of Lannister men as they slay the soldiers of the north, and the heart-wrenching screams of women and children being put to slaughter. You eventually awake to the sounds of voices and wonder where you are. Where am I? Lord Edgar. Stark Levy. Stark Footman. You're alive! You're one of the lucky ones. Not many others are alive. I can tell you that much. A bloodbath. It seems our lord, Ned Stark, has been taken prisoner. You must go warn Lord Robb Stark. These 2 soldiers are loyal to Ned and will accompany you to Winterfell. Okay, I shall get it done. Alright, gotta get going to Winterfell. I'll look around first, see if I can't find some better weapons and armor here in town. But we'll pick it up there. Alright, so we're outside of King's Landing. I was able to pick up a couple more, some free riders over in the tavern. Got myself better sword and some rudimentary armor, and picked up a companion known as Maya Stone. I have no idea who she is. I'm being followed by some Lannister men, though. So I think I'm going to kill him. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Oh no, I've got a bad... Alright. Lead your troops. What a decent... Oh wow, she's tiny. So where's the bad guys? There they are. Oh, maybe that wasn't them. Aha, there they are. Time to kill some Lannisters. This boat sucks. Ooh, I got him. Look at my sweet sword. Got my stupid looking helmet. There we go. Take him with us. We'll leave him. Alright. So now let's find, I have to go up to Winterfell. Old Town? I must be looking the wrong way. There's the fingers. Barrowtown. Winterfell. I feel like that's a really long way away from where I am. Oh my god, I'm all the way over here. Alright, well, we'll pick it up at Winterfell unless someone stops me along the way. There's the bloody gate for the Vale. That's pretty interesting. Alright, so we've arrived at Winterfell without too much trouble, so let's go in and see Robb Stark. Master Lewin. There's Robb Stark. I'm Lord Robb Stark, the ruler of the North and the Lord of Winterfell, Moat Cailin, Norray, and Fever. Urgent news. Please continue. I've traveled from King's Landing with 2 of your loyal soldiers. I'm here to tell you that your Lord Father Eddard Stark has been taken into Lannister custody for reasons of high treason. I thank you for loyalty in these desperate times, Nico Stark. Though the news has already reached us, I hope you'll find us when we march south on King's Landing. We'll see if Lord Tywin really does shit gold. Now, Nico Stark, if I'm to go to war in the south, I've got a small problem that needs taken care of which I can ask your help. Sure. Some wildling scum have managed to pass the wall, and my scouts report they've attacked a small farmstead just north of here. I need them dealt with quickly before they're able to wreak havoc among my peasants. My bannermen need to prepare for our march south, so I'm counting on you, Nico Stark, to act on my behalf in this manner. I suggest you grab some sleep before heading out. It may also be wise for you to ride with a bodyguard or 2. Westeros is a dangerous place to be traveling alone. Good advice. So, I think that's what we'll do. We're going to go look for this farm. Alright, so let's head north and try to find this farm. Aha, there it is. Oh, am I already going into the fight? I got my companion on. I bought myself a new horse with the money I got from the ambushes on the way to Winterfell, and I gave my old horse to my companion so she doesn't need to ride a donkey into battle anymore. Also grabbed myself some Stark armor. Come on, you. I gained 10 renown. Sweet. Looks like the raiders have been dealt with.
Victory!
You think you can make a difference? You can't. Winter's coming, and those things with it. Stay this side of the wall unless you want to be taken by the cold. You watch as the wildling takes his last few breaths. You must take this news to King Robb right away. He may have use of it. Interesting. Go back to King Robb. Pick it up there. Let's go see what he has to say. This time he's over here. Well, Nico Stark? What is it? Your Grace, I've dispatched of the wildling raiders and successfully protected the farmers. Excellent news. Here's some coin for your efforts. There's one other thing, Your Grace. I spoke to a wildling raider before he died. He was terrified, as if running from something. He begged me to burn his body once he had passed. These wildlings are a superstitious folk. Was anything else mentioned? Only that winter is coming, and that along with it, death. He also murmured something about White Walkers. These sound more like old Nan stories. Go to Castle Black, find the Lord Commander, and see if he can shed any light on the situation. Oh, and give him this scroll. Yes, Your Grace. I'll leave as soon as I'm ready. Alright. Time to go to Castle Black, which is good because I have some prisoners that I would like to sell to the Night's Watch. Oh, Jon Snow. Lord Commander Jeor Mormont. I'm Lord Commander Jeor Mormont, the ruler of the Night's Watch and the Lord of Castle Black and Molestown. I see that you carry nobleman's banner, but I do not recognize the sigil. No doubt you have come here in search of wealth and glory. If this indeed is the case, then I only ask that you show mercy to those poor souls caught in the path of war. My lord, I have been sent on the request of King Robb Stark. He's asked me to deliver this message. Let me see. Well, boy, it seems you are to help the men of the Night's Watch. What? It can't. He wouldn't, would he? Hee, don't worry, boy. You will just return a message to the King of the North. Tell him we've been capturing wildlings, more every month. They're fleeing south. The ones we catch say they've seen the White Walkers. The Night's Watch is the only thing standing between the realm and what lies beyond, and it has become an army of undisciplined boys and tired old men. There are less than 1,000 of us now. We can't man the other castles on the wall. We can't properly patrol the wilderness. We've barely enough resources to keep our lads armed and fed. You must insist King Robb Stark sends more men immediately. When winter does come, gods help us if we're not ready. There is one other thing you could help us with, Nico Stark. Our scouts have reported a wildling raiding party headed towards the Bridge of Skulls. You must liaise with our host and make sure they do not pass that bridge. To get there, you must follow the wall west until you reach the water's edge. Good luck, Nico Stark. Very well, I shall leave at once. But before I do, I'm going to sell him some prisoners. Sweet. Alright, now I'm going to go do that thing that he wanted me to do. Ah, there's the Bridge of Skulls. You finally reach the Bridge of Skulls, aptly named for the bones in the gorge below. The path is dangerous and unfortunately any horses had to be left behind. It looks as though the wildlings have already started the attack. You must hurry. Sounds good. Right, so we do have whoa! So the Night's Watch brought way more people than I did. I only brought 9 people with me. I'll have to admit, when I played before, I didn't follow a very good path, I guess. I just went through and started raiding villages immediately. So So this is actually the first time doing these missions. They're actually pretty fun so far. Makes me feel like I'm in the world, except I haven't been killed yet. A lot of Night's Watch. Alright. One of my guys, a free rider. Oh my god, never mind, there are quite a few wildlings. If I go up there, I'm just gonna get killed. I don't have enough skills yet. Probably should have brought more men on in hindsight. I think some of these Night's Watch archers aren't very good. They keep shooting the back of our own troops. Last arrow. Now I'll go into battle. God, I don't want to fall off the edge. Gotta get through it. Forward, then. There we go. Oh, this armor is way better than the stuff I was wearing before. Bring it on, I'm behind you now. There we go. It's pretty epic. Not gonna lie, that was awesome. Fire arrows. It looks as though you have managed to suppress the attack. Neat. I guess we gotta go back and tell the Lord Commander that we did what he wanted us to do. Hey, I didn't lose any men. You see a raven fall in the distance. It looks like it may have been injured. Should you go and investigate? It could be important. Yeah, I'll go do it. You find the raven and notice tied to it is a small piece of parchment with the seal of the hand of the king. The letter reads, "This letter is for the urgent attention of Lord Stannis Baratheon." Funny how it got all the way up here. "It is a great shame that I write you this letter. I, Lord Eddard Stark, hand to the king and protector of the realm, have news of your brother's passing this morning. Due to the bastards of King Robert Baratheon, you, Lord Stannis Baratheon, are the rightful heir to the throne and the one true king of the Seven Kingdoms. As soon as you arrive in King's Landing, I will surrender my position and pass all titles to you. You decide to take the letter to King Stannis Baratheon, throw the letter away, and never mention again. Take the letter." Oh, I'm taking it to Stannis Baratheon. Well, no, actually, I'm not fighting for him. I'm fighting for Robb, so I'm going to throw it away. Oop. Never saw that. Don't want him getting in the war. Then he's just one more person I'll have to fight. Back at Castle Black, we'll go to the Lord's Hall. Core and half-hand? Awesome! Well, Nico Stark? My lord, we have repelled the attack at the bridge. That should hold them off for a while. Very good, Nico Stark. Now you must get some rest. You must be exhausted. Once you're ready to return to the King of the North and tell him I need more men, I fear the wall will not hold much longer. Of course, my lord, I shall leave right away. Alright, back to Winterfell. Hopefully I can become his vassal after this so I can have my own place. Well, Nico Stark? Your Grace, I have been ordered by the Lord Commander of the Night's Watch to request more men for the wall. I'm afraid we have no men to spare. We are at war, and all my men are accounted for. Tell the Lord Commander, I humbly regret I cannot help. The situation seemed pretty dire, my lord. Are you sure there is nothing you can do? As soon as the war is over, I can send men to aid at the wall, but until then, my men are otherwise engaged. Very well, Your Grace. I shall regretfully pass on this message. My god, I gotta go all the way back there again. Yeah. Okay, back to Castle Black. You'd think that road would be pretty wore down by now. All this running back and forth. There he is. My lord, I have unfortunate news. I was unable to strike a deal for any reinforcements. War is raging, and I am told that the men are needed elsewhere instead. Well, this is most unfortunate. I fear we will not last long if the wildlings decide to attack our walls, and I've heard rumors of an even bigger threat stirring in the depths of the far north. I'm afraid it's up to you now, Nico Stark. I shall need you to gather a small army and scout the lands of Always Winter and see what truth these rumors hold. Jon Snow will accompany you. He holds a Valyrian weapon, and if the rumors are indeed true, then mere mortal weapons will be useless against these creatures. He knows the lands north of these walls better than anyone, and he can vouch for anything you witness whilst out there. Very well, Lord Commander. I thank you again, Nico Stark, for your continued devotion to the realm of men. I pray the old gods and the new will keep you safe. Well, interesting. So I guess I'm going north of the wall. But we'll have to pick that up next time because this video is already getting long. So I'll see you then. If you like this and you want to see more, let me know in the comments. Congratulations on making it to the end of the video. If you did, I can assume you like the content, and hopefully you'll subscribe and turn on the notification bell. If you haven't already, check out these links I have on the screen to see me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. If you like my content and would like to support what I do here, there's a link to my Patreon account in the description, and a donation would be much appreciated. In any case, thanks for watching and have a nice day.